This is the silly guy that I was been watching in the Soup. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling proud now, right now. I'm feeling so proud. I'm in the mood to listen to some songs, maybe slow songs. I just came back from the gym. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling real relaxed. I listened to Jin's voice in the Soup just a little bit, which was quite surprising actually, because Jin is known as the visual of the group, and the visuals in certain groups usually have the least amount of talent, from what I've noticed. Just a few groups that I listened to, but Jin's voice really surprised me because it was really high and it was really good. And I listen to slow songs, and it moves me emotionally a lot. And I tend to listen to slow songs in private. When I'm out in the gym, I just listen to like hardcore songs. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy my hardcore techno and funk, like really hardcore screaming songs. But when I'm alone and relaxing, R&B, V type of music, Jungkook Hate You type of music, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna like Jin a lot, just based on the music that he sings. And this was the song that was recommended to me by a lot of you guys on Patreon and on YouTube. And yeah, I'm excited to listen to this. Let's give it a try. I'm going to this completely blind. I might have heard the tune maybe if it was played in the Soup. So let's listen to this. My first official Jin song. Man, already.
참 이상해. 분명 난 너를 너무 사랑했는데 모두 너에게 맞추고 널 위해 살고 싶었는데 그럴수록 내 맘속에 폭풍을 감당할 수 없게 돼. 웃고 있는 가면 속에 진짜 내 모습을 다 드러내. I'm the one I should love in this world. 빛나는 나를 소중한 내 영혼을 이제야 깨달아. So I love me 좀 부족해도 너무 아름다운 걸. I'm the one I should love.
Him look himself in the mirror, probably feeling insecure, not being able to love himself. so high, the voice. There was no subtitles for the ending. Okay, let's listen to it one more time, and I can pause it, give some thoughts. We start with black and white. I've noticed that it changes to color to black and white. You know, the tune it's not necessarily sad. There is a happy, like fairy tale Disney type of happy tune in the back. But at the same time, the violin is really, really sad.
참 이상해 분명 난 너를 너무 사랑했는데 모두 너에게 맞추고 널 위해 살고 싶었는데 그럴수록 내 맘속에 폭풍을 감당할 수 없게 돼 웃고 있는 가면 속에 진짜 내 모습을 다 드러내 I'm the one I should love.
And this part,
In this world 빛나는 나를 소중한 내 영혼을 이제야 깨달아 So I love me 좀 부족해도 너무 아름다운 걸 I'm the one I should love.
man, this voice, the vocals, it hits really high. But you know how Christina Aguilera, if you listen to her songs are beautiful. But sometimes she hits a certain high note that literally becomes a little hard to hear. It becomes almost annoying in your ears. But the high notes are so smooth. It sounds so soothing to your ears. I keep noticing that it changes from black to color. There's a certain meaning to it, which I quite not understand at the moment. And Jin looking himself in front of the mirror, as a person who's in front of the public eye all the time, he probably feels insecure quite often. And, you know, he probably battles with certain body images just due to the fact of he's always in front of the camera. If he looks bad, especially carrying the name, the visual in the group BTS, he would get certain scrutiny about his looks.
사랑하고 싶어 In this world 빛나는 나를 소중한 내 영혼을 이제야 깨달아
that quote that says, "I'm the one I should love," and in the title it says, "Love yourself." I'm pretty sure everyone struggles with this, and Jin probably went through this more extreme than anybody else because of his work and career and the public image that he has. It's tough to love yourself, you know? It's also tough to feel proud of yourself. You have a certain goal in your life and you achieve that goal, and I don't know, I never really necessarily felt proud, but feel like loving yourself, it's hard, isn't it? I don't know why. It is hard. It's always like, oh, I look pretty good because I've been working out hard, but no, I should fix that. I should fix that. It's never like, okay, I love myself. I like the way I look. It's always like, oh, there's this one little, your skin looks bad. You have acne scars, and you look yourself in the mirror and you never look at the good qualities. You just think, oh, man, look at my face. It's just like terrible acne, terrible scars, and just, man, yeah, loving yourself it's pretty hard. Proud, it might not be the right word because, in the end, pride is a cardinal sin, right? And there's probably a reason why pride is a sin. I want to see the interpretation of what was said in the last title right here. I'm gonna listen to the explanation video first, and then I have another live performances ready. Do you want to watch these videos without any YouTube ads or without any editing? And check the link in the description for Patreon. Sometimes I have to add a little bit of a screen on top where I have to change the audio a little bit. So if you want to watch videos without any YouTube ads or without any editing, check the link in the description for Patreon. Plus, you'll get other benefits like full TV show reactions, music reactions, album reactions that is exclusive on Patreon. Oftentimes I'll watch a music video, and certain live performances and dance practice performances will be exclusive on Patreon. But if you just want to watch it on YouTube, that is okay. I think 80% of the content that I produce will be for free on YouTube. So it's okay to watch this on YouTube. But if you want to enjoy some exclusive benefits, or if you want to watch videos without any ads or without any editing, then check out Patreon. That's it. Bye-bye. So this is BTS Jin Epiphany live performance, and there's also another live performance that he did in 2018. This looks like better quality. And then there's stage mix compilation, and there's also Jin practicing Epiphany. And then there's one more performance that he did in Berlin. I think I can just listen to these. But let's listen to the explanation first, and then once I understand the certain parts that I might have missed, I can enjoy the live performance even more, and understanding that it will also help me. Yeah, this one has really good views, so also the channel has a lot of subscribers, so this should be a good video.
The last comeback trailer of the Love Yourself
of course, he made the documentaries.
series, Epiphany, has finally been released. As the title itself, ARMYs have been seeking an answer to the grand finale of this epic series. During the first lyrics, the biggest emphasis on the screen is focused towards the flowers. These flowers are the exact same flowers that appear on the highlight reel when Jin is getting ready for his date. The flower's name is called Kala, which is used in two special occasions, a wedding bouquet and a funeral. When Jin is dressing up to go meet the girl, the Kala falls down, which means something bad will happen, and consecutively a car accident happens to the girl. Right after, Jin's narration says, "If we could turn back the clock, Where should we go back to? Once we reach that place, can all our mistakes and errors be undone? Will happiness be ours to stay? Then he catches the caliph from falling and wears a new hat that has the printing that says, different but same.
What? I noticed the exact same shirt that he was wearing in the soup. He was wearing that says different but same shirt in the soup episode 4. I just watched that episode. Wow, this is where it comes from. I was literally pointing out to his shirt saying I like the quote that's in his shirt that says life different. Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
And wears a new hat that has the printing that says different but same.
Yeah, I was noticing that, and I was pointing out, even though I haven't heard the song, I don't know the backstory behind. I haven't seen this MV, this previous songs of Jin's, because this is my first song hearing a song from Jin. But wow.
The clues hint that Jin probably has the ability to rewind time, and that he's trying to fix the errors of his past.
그럴수록 내 맘속에 폭풍을 감당할 수 없게 돼 웃고 있는 가면 속에 진짜 내 모습을 다 드러내.
Now Jin looks into a diary which also comes from the highlight reel. It's the diary that the girl dropped and Jin picked up, and he didn't return it to her. The diary contains information like personal preferences, like a flower the girl likes, and Jin prepares the flower for the girl. But according to the lyrics, the more Jin tries to love the girl by reading her diary or adapting to her, he might seem smiling on the outside, but actually he has a storm in the inside. When Jin uses his power to rewind time, you can see that the rain goes up.
So the rewind theme, that's why the rain was going up. I see.
Nevertheless, when he comes back to his room, he is still wet. That means no matter how much he tries, the results are always the same.
This is like the butterfly effect. If you've seen the movie Butterfly Effect with Ashton, I think it was Ashton Kutcher, that's his name, Mila Kunis's husband. Yeah, that movie is entirely based on this. If you go back in the past and try to fix something that is terrible, it always ends up in a certain way that's also terrible. You can't never fix. You fix something, it will be that fixing of that certain terrible event will ricochet and have a terrible effect on something else.
이제야 깨달아. So I love me. 좀 부족해도 너무 아름다운 걸. Do you wanna show love?
Another Jin waiting in the time loop finally realizes that no matter how hard you try to be a perfect person or another person, there will always be a storm inside you, and the results will always be tragic. He realizes that fake love always ends in a tragedy, and even if he himself is not a perfect person, he should accept himself and love himself. So Jin decides not to be the perfect being anymore and brings the diary with him to return it to the girl, which ultimately means accepting himself and throwing away the fears that she might not love him if he is not perfect. Thus, in order to love someone else, you first have to know how to love yourself, and that is the Epiphany.
사랑하고 싶어.
That is so cool. In order to love somebody else, first you have to love yourself, and that is the Epiphany. I'm pretty sure you guys realize you guys have been in relationships. When you get into a relationship, when your mental head is completely screwed up, oftentimes the biggest mistake that people do in relationships and dating is that their life is terrible. They're feeling sad, they're feeling depressed, and they're hoping that the relationship will fix that depression. But that never happens. If you're in an unhealthy mental state, if you're depressed, you will find somebody with the same mental state as you. And two unhappy people doesn't make a happy relationship. Two unhappy, mentally unstable people creates an unhealthy relationship. Once you are set in life, once you're happy being by yourself, once you set your life in order, then the relationships will, click along, because you're going to find somebody who's also happy by being by themselves. And then two happy people together, it creates a happy relationship.
From the last last piece of writing, we can deduce that what Jin seeks to find outside of the door is self-love. It's already inside everybody, but it's so hard to find and actually practice. And finally, about the members that appear in the picture. Jin has opened and closed curtains so many times already from the previous MVs. The window could represent the distance Jin is keeping with the members. As you can see, he is constantly painful and worried about them, which also means that the members always take a special part in his room. Then you might ask, why does he close the curtains? In Fake Love, Jin closes the last curtain where 막내 Jungkook vanishes. Jin has intentionally erased the members from his memory, or has tried to distance himself from them, just like the picture. However, now that he's had Epiphany and decided to confront reality by loving himself, the window or curtains have no usage. Jin is going to find the members in reality anyways, so he closes it before he abandons the room. Only after he has returned the diary to the girl, ending the fake love, and also accepted himself as an imperfect being, he will be able to have the courage to finally go back and find the members.
Wow. You know, the epiphany is also realizing that you're never going to be perfect. Everybody is going to have a certain imperfection about them, and you must accept that and live in that reality. Also, that applies to different people. Whether you're looking for friendships and relationships, there's never the perfect person. We always look for the one, but that doesn't exist. There will always be certain imperfections, and you must accept that and you live with that. But that's what makes us human, doesn't it? It's also really easy with Tinders and Bumble nowadays. I realize that like something will be good in my relationship or in dates, and I will notice like the smallest thing that bothers me. And because you have so much options just on your phone, you can look for the next date. It's so easy just to ignore her and just move on to the next person. But that is definitely the wrong thing to do. Maybe that's why in the modern world people are having difficulties having long-term relationships. Wow. Okay, let's listen to the last part. We're gonna listen to live performances. This is the silly guy that I was been watching in the Soup. This is the silly guy. That last one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Almost like a completely different person on stage now. It's just, there's a certain like idol like feeling when somebody's on stage and when they're performing this beautifully. And you know, in the Soup, like I got to know him as like a friend, and he was a funny person. He was a goofy guy. He likes to laugh, and he laughs funny every time Jin laughs. I laugh with him because he laughs so funny. His mouth opens so big, his lips are so huge. It always makes me laugh, and he laughs so easily too. I was just watching him kill a fish in episode 4 in the Soup, and he was trying to do it with like a weird knife, and everybody was laughing at him. Yeah. Do you want to watch these videos without any YouTube ads or without any editing? And check the link in the description for Patreon. Sometimes I have to add a little bit of a screen on top where I have to change the audio a little bit. So if you want to watch videos without any YouTube ads or without any editing, check the link in the description for Patreon. Plus, you'll get other benefits like full TV show reactions, music reactions, album reactions that is exclusive on Patreon. Oftentimes I'll watch a music video, and certain live performances and dance practice performances will be exclusive on Patreon. But if you just want to watch it on YouTube, that is okay. I think 80% of the content that I produce will be for free on YouTube. So it's okay to watch this on YouTube. But if you want to enjoy some exclusive benefits, or if you want to watch videos without any ads or without any editing, then check out Patreon. That's it. Bye-bye. Okay, let's listen to the practice. Was that Jungkook in the back? this beat playing in the background, does it help you to play the piano? And I forgot this is who they were. I completely forgot that there's this talented, amazing singers and idols, because I've been watching In the Soup episodes. This is who they are. Like, seeing them this talented again, it just reminds me. And I was just recently seeing their pictures on Instagram. I keep seeing their military pictures. Like, they have a buzzed hair and they're, hey. Holy crap. Damn. And that looks like one of those mics that you get in karaoke.
내가 피아노를 꺼놨네.
Was that Jungkook's laugh? Wait. No, it might be a little bit too deep to be Jungkook. Ah. Man, this makes you want to watch Run BTS. No, not Run BTS. In the Soup. I'm gonna watch In the Soup episode 5. Thank you for watching.